Right, went out the other night on a hunt with a PCP. Yeah, my mates wouldn't let me take these. Yeah, you can't take spring, they're too noisy. So, anyway, I was using the R10 with a 007V night scope, or was it a U night scope? One or the other. I bagged myself 4 rabbits. So not bad for a Springer guy using a PCP. We stayed all night. A little fry up and stuff, and as blokes did. But next time I am taking this out. I don't care what they say. And I'm having first shot. Right, let's so I'm just going to zoom in the other camera. Words are hard. I am off to a gun shop, possibly next week. Come on, zoom in. It'll do. Possibly next week. Go and buy a bloody PCP. Now, I did have my shopping list down to 4. Vulcan, I think Vulcan 3. The Bullpup. The other one was the Epic One Lite, but I've gone off of that now for some reason. So I'm down to 2, which is the DRS, which I've wanted from the very start. I've said if I'm going to get a PCB, it's going to be a DRS, tactical. But now I'm swaying towards the Vixen 2, AGT Vixen 2. I think that's the one I'm possibly more than likely going to get if I'm going to get a PCP. So don't comment in the comments, I'll get an R10 or R12 or 510. Yeah, no. No. So what I'm going to do, I've got used to this now, and it's yeah, it's a right piece of kit. So I'm chuffed with it. This is the for those who haven't seen the previous video, this is the HW95C. I named it C. So I'm just going to fire some Beasley Magnums. 21.8 grain. Yeah, heavies for a Springer anyway. And I'm just gonna, I need to find the heavier the pellet, the quieter it is. And this is, other than I've got slugs, which are 25.5 grains, but I'm not pushing a slug through a Springer. Yeah, don't shoot slugs through Springers. Everything cool. Let's just, so I'm going for the top 2-inch impact. Oh yeah, chronograph, they've updated it, so you can pick from 4 voices now. Yeah. They should have used celebrity voices, probably been better. Never mind. It's still roboty, but that's a bit low, isn't it? I haven't scoped them in because this rifle's scoped in for air arms, Diablos. Can't remember what grain they were. I think they were 14.6, weren't they? Something like that. Probably wrong. So it's 25 yards, as always, with 21.5 grain. First shot must have been me then. 441. So no, they don't fly very fast because obviously they're heavies. So, well, they have got an impact on that lead plate down there. Behind that target, you can see there's a lead plate. Yay big, yay big. All it does is collects the pellets. The pellets stick to them. It quietens it down as well, rather than shooting to wood, because I don't shoot into the tin backstops because it makes a hell of a sound. I used to shoot into wood because it's a lot quieter, but now I shoot into lead, which I've done for the past 8 months, because it's a lot quieter. So neighbourhood friendly. Not that I give a flying. Same old. Ignore the first one, that must have been me pulling it. Yeah, again. Yeah, I'm well chuffed with this rifle now. Yeah, I've hardly touched the 77. I took the 77 apart and what was it, last week, stripped that down. I took the spacer out and put some serious gun grease in. So now it's shooting at just over 11, which is plenty enough for garden planking. That's why I'm getting the PCP for when we go hunting and that, because they moan about these. And yet they like shooting them. Same all again. That was slower. Exact same hole. That's 3 in 1 hole. Yeah, I should have well, I'll do it when I get the PCP, because I'm going to get a new scope for the PCP. I want to get a FFP, yeah, first focal. So what I'll do is, when I do that, I'll do the scoping in from that. There's one guy asked how I had scoped it in so quickly when I was shooting. So, like I said, what I do is generally take 3 shots and then leave the points of aim on where I was aiming for, obviously, and then adjust for windage and elevation that way. Bring it down onto the holes that it's made, but have it in a fixed position. And then you should be scoped in. You can go down mil dot by mil dot, which is ½ inch, I think, something like that. Well, depending on the range, if you're using a SFP. But I find it just a lot easier. You don't have to calculate anything, just leave it in a fixed position, take 3 shots, and then bring your crosshairs down to it. Job done. I think I just loaded that, didn't I? It's getting boring now. Yeah, so pretty much resided on the Vixen 2. I think the only difference between the Vixen and the Vixen 2 is the handrail underneath. I think on the Vixen it was polymer, and the Vixen 2 now it's metal. Probably aluminium or something, I don't know. As far as I can tell from anything else on there, the regulator or anything like that, they all look the same. So I think that's the only difference. I could be wrong though. Keep still. How many is that? 5, 6, 5? I don't know, I've lost count. Right, one more. Yeah, I was just coming back to show you. I mean, after what, a month, 3 weeks of doing this, making this out of a Benjamin Trail and a 95 Luxus. Now it's a beautiful rifle. Real good, comfortable as well. The only thing I have got to sort out is my strap, which fixes under here. There's nowhere to fix over here. Now I could get one of those rings which are attached to the barrel, but I don't like them. So I might think of something on the side and attach it that way. I'll figure it out at some point. Can't see where that went. I don't know where that went. I think it went to the right a bit. Yeah, I'm not finishing on that one. Yeah, I didn't get any footage of the rabbit hunt because it's too friggin' dark. I've got night scope binoculars and they record, but I was at one end of the field, my mate was at another end, and the other mate was in one of the old buildings. Oh no, I was in the stable, open stable. My mate was in the middle of the field, and the other mate was in one of the old stables at the back. So we were all spread out, so I couldn't have somebody recording while I'm doing it. So, yeah. But next time I go, I'll try and, well, hopefully, next time we go, hopefully, I'll have my own PCP. I'll try and record it on my night scope, because his night scope, the 007V or U, or something like that. It has a record feature, but I couldn't figure it out, and it was pitch black, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not sitting in pitch black trying to press every button. It never gets old. Let's see if we can get a spinner going. Let's move this camera around a bit. That's how the spinners. I don't like these spinners. The other one on the far right is a better spinner. These don't seem to spin as well. They do spin, but not great. We'll go for the small 5p piece one, which is the bottom right. You see that? It's spun round about 4 times and then stopped. So I go over to the other one. Oh, too far. That one there. And shoot the 5p on top. If I don't miss. And the sun's coming out, the camera's gone dark. Let's bring this over a bit because I'm going to hit the door frame there if I'm not careful. So that spins better. Yeah. Sweet. So I'm happy with that now. I might get another optic for this as well. Because this is a 3 to 9 B40. Yeah, 3 to 9 B40. I want to try and get, well, for the, not the Epic, for the Vixen, I want to get a 6 to 24 with a 30 tube. More light coming in. But this one, it's got to have a 40 on it. On the end, so it's got to be 40. Otherwise, it's not going to fit, and I need to put up higher. I need to put higher mounts on it. I don't like my scope way above, as close to in line as the barrel as possible. And that's the deviation over a long period of time. It's not going to change that much when you've got your scope up here. You're coming down on an angle. So then, if you've got to shoot any further, it's going to cross each other like that. Any closer, and you're going to hit high. So the closer to the barrel it is, the less deviation you have to apply for mil dots. Yeah, good. So next video I'll do, if hopefully all goes well, I'll have a PCP. You'll see a Springer guy shooting a PCP for the first time. Well, it's not my first time, but you'll see it for the first time. Yeah. It'll be the first No, it won't be the first. It'll be the second time I've owned a PCP. The first one was a Crow, like 10 years ago. Didn't like it. I just stuck with the springers. Hopefully I'll like this one, but I will be heavily modding it as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Yeah, I'm gonna have one more. Not gonna spin it though. Let's get that little tiny target. Come across to that one. Get out of my way, cable. Yeah.